And the nice thing about SEO, once you are on page 1, 2, 3, etc. of Google, you don't usually just fall off instantly. Whereas if you're paying Google to be, listed at the top, the second you stop paying, you're gone. All right, what's up, everybody? Lawrence here, founder of Carrier Intelligence, and today we're going to be talking about Google paid ads as well as SEO, where these two intersect and kind of overlap, and how you may be able to use these to attract better truck drivers for your company. So let's hop right in and start off with Google paid ads. Now, if you hop into Google and you search for something, it could be, best trucking company near me, top flatbed carriers, Northwest, highest paying trucking company, Idaho, etc. Things that truck drivers are going out and searching for. So you type that phrase in, Google is going to show you a list of results. What we'll see is on the first typically 2 to 3 listings, those are actually paid ads. So trucking companies are paying money to Google every time somebody clicks on one of those sponsored links. Okay, that link would take them directly to the trucking company's website, where then the driver can, of course, apply, right? Assuming there's a landing page built correctly and all that. So as a trucking company, you have the ability to be at the top of the top, kind of cream of the crop, right? When it comes to placement for drivers searching for potentially your company. Now, the thing about that is a PCP or CPC model, however you choose to define it, a cost per click mentality. Every time somebody clicks on your link on Google, Google is going to invoice you, okay? There is a lot more to it than that, but we're gonna keep it real high level. You are getting billed per click. Now, that does not necessarily mean that a person clicks on your link, actually fills out a full application, right? That is just somebody converting to your website. The nice thing about this is you have the ability to, again, rank higher than everybody else below us. The downside is that it can cost money. So does it make sense? Well, yes and no. If you have a landing page or a website built out correctly that's optimized like a funnel, so when a driver clicks on that link, they're more likely to turn it into an application, then yes, that can absolutely make sense. You just want to have everything built correctly at a foundational level. So when you start doing Google advertising, you're going to have a more likelihood of drivers converting and then have a lower cost per conversion as well. Okay. Now, if you go back to Google, let's say you're in Google right now, you'll see below those few sponsored listings, you're going to sometimes see like a little map with a few local business listings, but usually you're going to see 10 actual listings, and those are all organic, okay? That is not having to pay to be there. The way companies show up on Google is through SEO. It means search engine optimization. A lot of different ways you can do this. The nuts and bolts of it is that the higher your page authority is by Google, so Google sees your website as a high page authority. When somebody searches for best trucking company Chicago, they're going to, in essence, show your company a little bit higher. Now, what we know is there's not only one page of Google, there's hundreds of pages. So if you search for top CDL jobs, Iowa, let's just say there's 500,000 matches. There's 10 pages per Google, so there's roughly 5,000 pages of Google. We know that nobody is going to go to page 5,000 of Google to search. Most likely even going to page 2 or 3. People, 90% of the time, click on one of the first results on page 1 of Google. I myself avoid paid ads. I don't typically like clicking on paid ads unless it completely makes sense. There are a lot of people out there as well, so I purposely scroll past the paid advertisements. I look for one of the first few listings on Google, and that's usually how I would start interacting with websites, okay? So the goal for your company should be to rank on page 1 for different keyword phrases of drivers that are searching in your area of hiring, okay? So you can go in and you can analyze different keyword search phrases that make sense. It could be unique to your company. Let's say you're a over-dimensional flatbed carrier in Iowa. So one of those keyword phrases that would match your ideal person coming in would be, top over-dimensional companies, Iowa, right? And you can start doing SEO to help you rank a little bit higher for that search term. How do you do SEO? Well, there's a number of ways to do it. Blog writing is a great one. Having a YouTube channel is a fantastic one. You have to realize that YouTube is owned by Google. The fact that having a YouTube channel, it integrates very, very well with Google's ecosystem, right? The fact that you have a YouTube channel by itself will help your company rank higher. So if let's say you had a video on your YouTube channel talking about being an over-dimensional carrier in Iowa, and if somebody goes in and searches for top over-dimensional carriers in Iowa, you're going to have a likelihood of being higher up. I'm not saying you're going to be the first result on page 1 of Google, but that's kind of how it works. Writing blogs about being a top over-dimensional carrier, what it means to be an over-dimensional carrier, having meta tag descriptions, and everything built out on the back end of your website. So when Google goes through and scrubs all the websites, they can understand that this picture of a truck on your website is actually an over-dimensional truck. They're going to understand that and kind of put you higher up, okay? Really, really cool stuff. It's complicated, as is anything, but the point is there are a couple different ways you could start showing up on Google. You can either show up via paid methods, which you are going to give Google money every time somebody clicks on your website, which works well. You don't have to worry about any of this SEO stuff and blog creation and YouTube channels and on-site optimization and meta tag descriptions and all these things that are technical, but you're going to get billed. Flip side is you can also do this hard work, which is SEO, help your company slowly rank over time, realizing that it is, realistically a 3 to 6 month process before you're going to start seeing any tangible results, but there's no paid ads associated with it. And the nice thing about SEO is that it's really the gift that keeps on giving. Once you are on page 1, 2, 3, etc. of Google, you don't usually just fall off instantly. Whereas if you're paying Google to be, listed at the top, the second you stop paying, you're gone. Right? Now, where is the overlap? Well, we believe in taking an omni-channel approach and really being everywhere. It makes sense to have multiple directions going at the same time and trying to find drivers no matter where they are. So why not have an SEO campaign going as well as a paid advertising campaign going? You have the longevity with SEO, and you have that more fast, instantaneous actions with Google paid ads. They are both invaluable. And if you can get these added into your kind of repertoire, your arsenal when it comes out to market and trying to find drivers, you're going to have drivers come in through different channels, okay? And I don't think there's any reason, really any company that has 30 plus in their fleet should not be doing at least a little bit of Google paid ads and starting to explore SEO. So hopefully that video was valuable. If so, check out our website, carrierintelligence.com, for more great free resources, and catch you in the next one. Take care.